News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of top 7 dairy news from the week of April 24th will cover. Amit Shah asked NDDB to make India dairy to the world. Stability in milk prices only by October-November 23, RS Sodhi. Dairy has a special role in making women self-reliant, Murmu. Village in Madhya Pradesh gives our dairy products free. Paneer costs much more than poultry, here's why. Tetra Pak with Disney and Marvel to revitalise its dairy drinks. And Remilk is the first precision fermentation dairy approval in Israel. Appreciating the stellar role being played by NDDB in strengthening the dairy cooperative movement in the country, Amit Shah, Minister of Cooperation, raised the bar for NDDB to reach out to all those panchayats and villages where there is no dairy cooperative. The minister also highlighted the need for multi-commodity cooperatives commonly branded for export of produce of cooperatives, promotion of organic produce, better capacity utilization of milk processing facilities by cooperation among cooperatives, and self-reliance in manufacturing dairy machinery and also export of indigenous dairy equipment through IDMC Limited, a subsidiary of NDDB. Minister also acknowledged NDDB's initiative to strengthen dairying in neighboring countries and African nations and said India needs to become dairy to the world through export of quality milk and milk products to further enhance farmers' income. This will help fulfill the Prime Minister's goal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, he stated. The chairman of NDDB, Shah, briefed the minister about India's dairy sector, NDDB's farmers' first vision for undertaking all its initiatives following cooperative strategies, scientific dairy husbandry practices adopted by farmers, efforts of NDDB subsidiaries strengthening dairy cooperatives, thereby improving the livelihood of crores of farmers and thus furthering the objectives of NDDB. The prices of milk have seen a sharp rise of 14 to 15%, which is more than the inflation. In an interview with Outlook Business, RS Sodhi, current president of Indian Dairy Association, said that he does not foresee any reduction in milk prices until Diwali, which is typically celebrated in October or November. The statistics suggest that in every 25 years, our milk production multiplies 3 times. The biggest challenge is to maintain a constant growth rate for the next 25 years. In 2047, when India will be celebrating Amrit Varsha, we will be needing 628 million metric tons of milk, and to achieve that growth, we need to ideate now. Currently, more resources is allocated to the agriculture wing, be it subsidy in fertilizers or resources in cultivation. But there are no subsidies or special allocations for dairy industry. All we require is a better infrastructure for the dairy farmers. This can provide livelihoods to the farmers and it will turn out to be very economical for the government as well. President Draupadi Murmu said the dairy sector has a special role in making women self-reliant and changing their social and economic status. Addressing the convocation function of the National Dairy Research Institute NDRI Karnal, Murmu said women have over 70% participation in the dairy sector and should be provided easy loans and market access to set up new ventures. Therefore, there is need to provide them with more opportunities in education, training and skill development. Women should also be provided easy loans and market access to set up ventures in the dairy sector, she said. During the program, ex-director NDRI and also alumni from the same institute, Dr. B.N. Mathur, was awarded with honoris causa during the convocation by the President of India, Ms. Murmu. It was for his lifelong contribution to research and development in the field of dairy technology at NDRI Karnal. It is the responsibility of all of us to develop the dairy industry by adopting environment-friendly and climate-smart technologies, keeping animal welfare in mind, she said. Despite rising inflation, the residents of Churia in Betul district of Madhya Pradesh have been letting go of this potential earning of up to Rs 72,000 a month with 2 to 4 cows rearing. By doing so, people claim they are fulfilling a promise they believe their ancestors had given to Chindia Sadhu for lifting the curse of cholera from their village. No documents are available to show the life and times of the revered monk. People believe that Chindia Sadhu lived in the 18th century by taking note that Maharaj is an octogenarian. The villagers had made a promise to never trade in milk, buttermilk and curd. We have been following this for 5 generations now. We distribute all for it for free. Gorilal Yadav 80 tells 101 reporters. Not just the elders, even the youth stand by this tradition. There is no question of not following it, says Aryan Yadav, a village youth. Chudia villagers welcome with open arms any person who needs milk, curd or buttermilk. Of course, the distribution is free. Chicken currently costs around rupees 274 a kg, while paneer is priced at rupees 320 a kg, a difference of nearly rupees 50. Data from the Reserve Bank of India shows that the CPI for milk and its products had begun to rise in July 22, meat at 3 and dairy at 5.8, and peaked in March this year, meat at minus 1.42 and milk at 9.31. Meat here includes all kind of meat and fish. Meanwhile, the government data shows that the average price of a liter of milk went up to rupees 56.80 on 4th April 23 from rupees 51.40 on 4th April 22, an increase of 10.5% in 1 year. A Delhi wholesaler seller told the print that until 21, paneer was sold at rupees 220 per kg. By January this year, the price had gone up to rupees 290 a kg. In contrast, chicken touched rupees 208 per kg in January 23 from rupees 198 per kg in February 21. Even though the poultry industry continues to grow in India because of changing dietary preferences. Food processing and packaging company Tetra Pak has teamed up with the Walt Disney company Disney to revitalize its dairy drinks category by adopting characters inspired by the Disney and Marvel. According to Tetra Pak, 80 Disney and Marvel inspired designs will feature on the packaging of Coop's, Quality and Pricks, ambient white milk, fresh white milk, flavored milk and protein drinks in Switzerland. The campaign includes one of the Switzerland's largest retailer, Coop, Swiss dairy market leaders Ami Group and Cremo. This is yet another example of the benefits of teaming up with Tetra Pak. We are delighted to see this roll out over the next 9 months, coinciding with Disney and Marvel movie release dates for maximum impact. Customers can also scan the QR code featured on each carton to gain information on the health benefits of dairy through Disney characters. According to FAO 2022, milk and dairy products contribute towards a healthy lives of people regardless of age. It comes as Disney celebrates its 100th anniversary. The Rehovot-based Remilk can now bring its non-animal dairy products to market, says the Israeli Ministry of Health. The approval follows Remilk's regulatory approval from the Singapore Food Authorities and a no-question letter from the US FDA earlier this year. This is a defining movement not only for Remilk but for the entire global alternative protein industry and the state of Israel, one of the first in the world to recognize the significance of precision fermentation. Aviv Wolf, CEO and co-founder of Remilk, said in a statement, "The precision fermentation category is set for a boom. The number of companies focused on fermentation for alternative proteins rose to 136 last year, according to the Good Food Institute. The sector, which is sandwiched in between the two food tech extremes, made from plants or fungi and cultivated or lab grown, is gaining traction for a number of applications, chiefly dairy. Category leader California's Perfect Day says its milk produces up to 97% fewer carbon emissions than conventional dairy." Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I, Kuldeep Sharma, request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video. And also, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.